Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. Well, today is my daughter's birthday and she says thank you to all the birthday wishes that everybody has given her. She really appreciates that. Now, one of the gifts I got her for her birthday, I thought I'd show it to you. Now, I imagine you can get this in the United States, maybe other places as well. But this is one of the things I bought her for fun and she just loved it. So here it is. It's the Wednesday paper dolls. Official paper dolls, and this is what I got her right here. So if we open it up, it has 20 outfits. And then it says bonus Raven Wednesday and Thing paper dolls. Oh, and Thing. Okay. So if we open it up, it starts off with Wednesday. And then I couldn't put this on here because she watches my videos from time to time. So I didn't want her to see this here. So, and then you come to here to this middle. You get a lot of clothes for her too. A lot of nice clothes. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put this at a distance here. Let me do that. That might be better. Okay, there we go. And this is the other girl. All her clothes. There we go. And then there's the dolls itself. And there's, oh yeah, there's Thing down here. Oh, he can even stand and everything. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Oh, you can put Thing right on her shoulder too. That's nifty. She just loved this. And then here's some more here. They give you lots of clothes. Like, I was really pleased with how much they gave them, you know, so right down to shoes and everything. So like, it's wonderful. Like, they don't have, it's not the shoes that they're wearing on the doll itself. They give shoes and everything to this, so this is wonderful. So it looks like something here, like a background. And then there you go. So I thought this was really nice. She really liked this. So, and there's the back of it there. So anyways, if you see this around and you like this, pick one up for yourself if you're into that. You know, so, but anyways, we're going to do some sanding on these doll bodies here, and I want to show you, I'd probably take 2 videos today. Can you put the air on in the shop, Stephen? Thank you. Anyways, and close her window up too. She's not going to like, Mabel's not going to like that. She loves her window open, but it's getting kind of humid. So anyways, I'm down to the last 2 bodies here, and then I am done. Oh, I can't believe this. This is great. So anyways, I'm getting low on my, not low on sandpaper, low on these little half-used ones that I've been using. And I got a brand new sheet right here, but I don't want to use it until I'm trying to go through all my sandpaper that I've started. So anyways, what have I been doing? Well, this here is the little doll for the smaller doll here. Now I spackled her face. You can see where I went. I don't go into the mouth. I don't go into the eye area because those are hard areas to deal with. But I did go all around her face here. So she's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that. These are the bodies that go to the Patsy doll. So we're going to start sanding those now. And I got her bodies all done. So we're just going to start sanding her. And you'll see before, oh, I didn't bring my glove out. That's okay. I'm all right now. When you do like the 20th doll, 20th sanding of the doll, that it starts to get to your hands. This stuff is picky too, and it picks your fingers. And just getting your knuckles across this here can also hurt. Now the thicker you put this on, the more you got to take off. Now in some places I did put it thick because I want to make sure it really layered on there good, because they have problems in certain areas. In other places I went kind of thin. Now somebody was asking me if they had like a hole in the doll's arm. You can lay the milliput right over that. It won't fall in. Don't press down in that hole. Just go straight across. If it does, let's say it does dip a little bit, then put another layer over the dipped area where it dips in. see a lot of the areas where it filled in. So you can see where this is all filling in little places here where it needs to go. My daughter had a Barbie piñata, and we had that today, and we're going to the show tonight to finish off her birthday, and that will be the end of it there. She's a whole 35 years old. Yeah, that's my baby. So, I wonder where the years go. But they go. Supposed to get hot and humid today, and it is. This morning was just beautiful. There was hardly any humidity, but boy did it come in swinging. Oh well, such is life. Somebody was asking me also what my grade of grit sandpaper is. It's 180 grit. Okay, I do use a 210 as well. But you might find something that works better for you, but that's what I use, and I've been quite happy with it. I do have a black one, but I don't care for it as much. It's the grit is just too fine, and I don't like how it reacts to the composition. So this is what I stick with. You know, when you find what you like, I stay with it, you know. So, but you got to find what works for you. But that's what works for me. And see all the little where my knife went into, getting the paint off. But you just fill those right back up, and nobody knows the difference once the paint goes on. Only you do. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Just coming along so nice. And I just wanted you to see this. And the stuff works beautiful, the spackling. Like I've said many times on my videos, I wish I knew the person who told me, so I could thank them so much for this. Because people drop ideas off at me all the time, and I listen, and I'm listening to ideas and something better. Somebody gave me this one for this mud. They came from the Mississippi River, but the only thing with it was I found out that you have to be in a very open air place, and it did cause cancer. So I was like, nope, done. But the stuff, I did have it, and I used it, and oh, it worked great. But nope, Dixie mud or something like that. But I asked for, you know, paperwork on it, and I just went, yeah, it can cause cancer. So I threw it away right away. No, something like that. But if you're in an aerated place, a place where it's totally opened up, the stuff won't bother you at all. You know, and you would have to wear a mask. This stuff, no. And I'm outside with it, and it's falling straight down. There's no breeze out here today. And when there is a breeze, I sit in the direction where it will blow it away. What I like to do is just, at this time of the year, just sit out here and sand all my dolls, and then in the wintertime just paint. Take them and paint them all, but it doesn't always work. You know, I like painting them and getting them done too at the same time. You never get anything done. All you'll be doing is this. But then you can really streamline a lot of dolls then, you know, and get them painted. I've thought about it. Wow, that's looking good. You can see how it fills up the belly button. It just fills it right out. If you go right over that, you know, you have to really push in on it to get that belly. I'll have to get that belly button cleaned out, because it just fills in the area really nice. It goes right over it. But I've been pushing in on it to try to get it to sand. I hope you enjoy these and that they're helping those that are restoring their dolls. It's giving you some light of what to do, and like I say, don't be afraid to let this stuff sit and cure on there for a good 4 or 5 days. You know, I do about 4. I've done 3 too. Like 3 days has been, you know, I've done 3, and I found it still pretty good. You know, depending on, you know, this is what you have to look at. Depending on what's going on the weather-wise, you know, the humidity, you know, too, plays a part on all that, you know, so just letting you know. And, you know, I've been listening to a lot of doll people out there and the woes of what are going on in our country and our countries and everything. And I'm going to tell you, our dolls can pick us up and rescue us. And I know things are tough out there, and I see what's going on. I do. But at the same time, I can't take that all on my shoulders. Nobody can. And it's big and it's mighty. But we, like I always say, we have a God that's bigger and mightier. And I'm not out here to preach at anybody or anything of that sort. But I know people have heard them in their videos. Just say, you can hear the heaviness in their spirit. But the thing is, we can't take it on. I always say to people, the monster's too big. And when the monster gets too big, you know, we have to be Davids, and we either swing our stone and hopefully kill it, or, you know when then I go with the Kenny Rogers song, know when to fold up, know when to walk away from it too. And I say run away from it, you know, because you can't take it on, and you got to learn how to lean on God and let God take it over, you know, because He is bigger and mightier, and He can deal with those ones that are trying to act like Goliath out there. So, you know, we don't have to agree with what's going on in our world, but we can know when to walk away from it and say, okay, this is just too much. I can't take all this on. Life is hard as it is. We got enough going on. So for those out there that are, you know, having a hard time dealing with it, just remember, take on only what you can handle. Hand the rest over, because it's just, you know, sometimes it's just too much, and we need an out. Ooh, that's too much. That grit is too gritty. You can see the difference in the grit. This is just too much. Look, I can't even get my hand across. It's just too much. You know, well, that one too. But this one is, this must be some other, oh, this is P80. I'm using P180. So big difference between the grits. You know, that one doesn't have anything on it, but you can feel the difference. So I got to be careful, because I'm right by the plate here, and you don't want to take off EffanBee, the words EffanBee, because you can take those off very easily just by sanding, even with sandpaper like this, though it's not a heavy grit. I think the lower you go in the number, the more grittier it gets, or something like that. A higher number maybe, the less grit you get. That's why I want to take it, because this is 180. It's a lot less than what that one's really gritty. You could hurt your doll with that grit there. Put more marks into your doll than what you want. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that, you know. And on we moved on with our dolls. Our dolls can be a lifeline that can rescue us and give us the peace that we're looking for. They help us through some of those tough times. Just something as simple as our doll collection, you know, or whatever you collect. Just some moments of escape. Put your mind on something different. That's why it's good to have hobbies. because they let you go into a space where life is not allowed to go. So if this does shut off while I'm talking here, I just want to wish everybody a good week this week. Well, if you're working still, even if you're not working, you're retired, I just hope you have a good week. There we go, we're getting up around. These are tough areas to get into. It's up to the bend of the neck here. Alright, so you can see where a lot of problems are on this doll here. Boy, you can see a lot of issues on this doll here. As I'm almost finished this body, I'm finishing this body, you can see where there's a lot of problems and whatnot on here. But yeah, she's looking really good though. Once we get a lot of this off, what I need off of her, we'll wipe her down later and we'll put her, I'm going to show all the parts once they're done, and you get to see their problem areas, and you're going to see just why it's great to spackle them and get those areas covered in. There we go. Wow, what a wonderful doll body this turned out to be. Oh, we got right around the shoulder here. I thought we were done. But she's looking really good. So anyways, for all those that are got to work this week, have a great week, and stay tuned. There's going to be more to come. And I want to work. I want to do some more work now that my daughter's birthday is now ended here today. I want to get moving on my little project that I want to do for my channel here, and I got some work to do on it coming up here. So I got to devote some time to it. And but other than that, it's just normal week with the dolls here. And yeah, there we go. Well, there we are. So now, to get this belly button cleaned out, if you're still, we got